Welcome back to our channel. Today, we dive into a breaking and highly controversial story at the intersection of politics, finance, and regulation. Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte has publicly accused Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook of mortgage fraud, and has even referred her case for potential criminal prosecution. Why does this matter? Because it comes at a time when the White House is reshaping the Federal Reserve, and the outcome of this case could have major implications for U.S. monetary policy and political power. Who were the main figures in this controversy? The first key figure is Bill Pulte, the head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. He is a prominent Trump ally and has been aggressive in investigating potential financial misconduct. The second figure is Lisa Cook, an economist and Federal Reserve governor, first appointed by President Biden. She has been known as a dovish voice at the Fed, favoring policies that support lower interest rates. What are the allegations against Lisa Cook? Pulte alleges that in 2021, Cook obtained two separate mortgages, each under the claim that the property would serve as her primary residence. Declaring a property as primary residence often secures lower interest rates and better loan terms. On June 18, 2021, Cook secured a $203,000 mortgage in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Just 2 weeks later, on July 2, 2021, she obtained a $540,000 mortgage in Georgia, also under a primary residence clause. The allegation is that it would have been impossible for both properties to be her main residence at the same time. Why could this be considered mortgage fraud? Mortgage fraud occurs when someone makes false statements or misrepresentations to obtain more favorable loan terms. If Cook knowingly declared both properties as her primary residence, it could fall under this definition. Pulte argues that this misrepresentation might violate federal law. What evidence has been presented so far? Bill Pulte released parts of the mortgage documents on social media, showing the primary residence declarations. He also highlighted that the Georgia property was listed for rent about a year later, raising further suspicion that Cook never intended to occupy it permanently. Has Lisa Cook or the Federal Reserve responded? As of now, neither Lisa Cook nor the Federal Reserve has made a public comment on these allegations. The Department of Justice has also not confirmed whether it will open an official investigation. What role does politics play in this case? The case comes at a politically sensitive time. Former President Donald Trump and his allies have been critical of the current Fed leadership. Recently, Fed Governor Adriana Kugler resigned, creating an open seat. Trump has already nominated his economic advisor Stephen Miron to join the Fed board. If Cook were to resign or be removed, it would give Trump an additional opportunity to reshape the Federal Reserve, aligning it more closely with his economic agenda. Has Pulte targeted other figures before? Yes. Under Pulte's leadership, the FHFA has previously raised allegations of mortgage irregularities against other Democrats, including Senator Adam Schiff and New York Attorney General Letitia James. This shows a broader strategy of investigating high-profile figures for potential mortgage fraud. What are the possible outcomes? There are three main scenarios. No action. If the DOJ finds insufficient evidence, the case may fade. Investigation but no charges, which could still politically damage Cook. Formal charges or resignation, which would be a dramatic shake-up for the Fed and could shift the balance of monetary policy leadership. Why does this matter for ordinary people? Because the Federal Reserve plays a critical role in setting interest rates, controlling inflation, and shaping the broader economy. Any shift in the Fed's leadership, especially under political pressure, can directly impact mortgage rates, loan costs, and economic stability for everyday Americans. Finally, this case is still developing and much remains uncertain. Whether Lisa Cook will face investigation, resign, or continue her work at the Federal Reserve could have profound effects not only on the institution itself but also on the U.S. economy and political landscape. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest important stories.